God damn, it took forever. Fucking YouTube, or maybe it's my internet. I don't fucking know. What's up, y'all? It's your boy King Churro, and I just came back from my 7:30 lab appointment at LabCorp here in Indio. If you've ever been to LabCorp in Indio, you know that if you got a 7:30 appointment, you cannot be there at 7:30 in the morning. You have to be there latest 7:15, 7:20. All right. Did my shit restart? Anyway, you know you cannot be there at 7:20. If you have a 7:30 appointment at LabCorp in India, you cannot be there no later than 7:20 in the morning. All right. Bottom line, that's just how this goes. Okay. I got there at 7:15, 7:14 ish. I checked in. You can actually pull up the, you know, text message. In fact, I'll even show it to you what it looks like. You pull up the text message from LabCorp, right? And then you basically you hit that right there, and then it pulls up a QR code, right? Pulls up a QR code, and then you take the QR code and you scan it in the express check-in, and it pulls up your information. You just say confirm, confirm, confirm. Just make sure all the information is correct, and you're in. You're checked in, and then they call you to the window to verify, your lab orders, to verify, or using this insurance and whatever. I have VA and I have the private insurance. Long story short, you go through all this, you get checked in, that's it. Well, at LabCorp Indio, not only do you check in, but you wait. I mean, it's standing room only, guys. There's only maybe 30 seats, and it's after that standing room only. And you go in there, people are mostly on Medicare, Medi-Cal, and they're just kind of waiting to get their lab drawn or whatever case. A lot of people getting urinalysis done, and so I had to leave a specimen. So even roughly around 7:30 ish, I had to go do a specimen. Well, I had to wait in line for the specimen. I had to do that, and then as I'm waiting in line to piss in the cup, that's when I get called to do the lab. Well, if I'm in the line for the urinalysis, then I can't do the lab. So then reset. They put me right to the back. The fuck? Anyway, nose is dripping. Anyway, so then I had to go back. So I walked back out to the waiting room, and it's about 7:35, 7:36 ish. I'm in the waiting room, just waiting there, standing room only again, and I'm literally just standing there waiting. And I'm not pissed off. I don't, like I have no cares. I do have a 9 o'clock appointment that I got to go to soon, but it's like this guy comes in, older white man, and this is exactly what he tells him. First of all, he couldn't check in at the express check-in for some dumb reason. He couldn't do it. So he walks up to the window in front of everybody else, that disregards everybody who are standing there. Walks up to the window, says, "I have a 7:30 appointment. All right, did you check in at the express check-in?" No. Well, if you look on your text messages, oh well, and he just kept fumbling over his words, and he couldn't. He's not that old. He's probably in his 60s. And he literally was like, "I don't have this, I don't have that," and then he did have an appointment for 8 o'clock in the morning, folks. 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not 7:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So he told the person at the window, "Well, I figured if I came early, then I can get it done early because I got to get to the airport." If you have an 8 a.m. appointment and you have to be at the airport, why the fuck would you book an appointment at the lab at LabCorp India of all places? Why would you book an appointment for lab on a day that you're flying out? It makes zero sense. Sorry, there's a little bit of glare, huh? I could do like this. There you go. Yeah. So why would you book an appointment for the lab? Again, LabCorp Indio, if you had to fly out. Why would you book any appointment if you had to fly out? Right? You know, the funny part is I bet he had more than a week to book this appointment. I mean, I had to actually reschedule a doctor's appointment because I didn't get the lab done, which is fine. I have, I was able to do that. And then I had my appointment. So next week I have my doctor's appointment. Not that big of a deal. But I bet you he had more than a week to book this appointment and he waited, right? And then he said, I just go in there, I'll go in early, I'll get it done, and I can go home. Because I'm sure he doesn't have to fly out. I'm sure that the whole airport thing it's a ruse. It's like just so he can get his way, so he can get the fuck on. Because he didn't look like he was, I don't know. I did. You would have more urgency if that was the case, right? You would have more urgency, but again, people think that you're just gonna, give them their way. And I put in the description that why do older white people expect things to be done for them, or expect to get their own way, regardless of what the rest of us have to endure. And I'm sorry, and I had to apologize because I don't mean only old white people. Old people in general, right? Now, if you go to LabCorp in Indio, it's jam packed with old people, young moms. I'm trying to figure out why at 7:30 in the morning there's kids, like school age kids. But then I'm also thinking, okay, well, number one, at 7:30 in the morning, maybe these kids are sick, or maybe they have to have they have to be there for the lab appointment. Irregardless, there would be so many different issues. I don't know. Um, there are a lot of people on Medicare and Medi-Cal there. There are a lot of people on, even IEHP. The stuff that yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. It is what it is. My point of making this live today, right now, uncut, is to tell you about this guy that comes in expecting to come in at 7:30, even though his appointment's not till 8, and expecting to just be given the opportunity to get his lab draw done. And who gives a fuck about everybody else? I'm here early. That's all that matters. No, motherfucker. If you had to be there 8 o'clock in the morning, you're there at 7:30 in the morning. You're a little late for your 7:30 appointment. If that was the case, you're a little late. If you have a 7:30 appointment, I'm telling you, 7:15, 7:20 the latest, because you still have to check in. You're gonna be waiting a while. I waited. I didn't get my lab drawn to like 7:45, almost 8 o'clock in the morning. So, and again, LabCorp in Indio, they need a bigger waiting room. And the thing is, he looked at me. He's like, "Oh, can you believe this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can believe it." Because hello, read the room, buddy. Read the fucking room. Does it look like you can get your shit done early? No, it does not. He's like, "Do you have did you make an appointment?" "Yeah, I made an appointment for 7:30 in the morning." "Well, what time did you get here?" "At 7:15." "I know I'm going to be waiting." Even worse, at the VA. Now it's October, right? That means, well, the snowbirds are already started coming in, right? Once the snowbirds are here for the wintertime, the VA is going to be packed. I'm going to be waiting at the VA for at least 2 hours just for an appointment. For a 15-minute appointment, I'll be waiting 2 hours. So, I mean, do I go and blame the staff for that? No. We blame the people who are there. Or don't blame anyone at all and just show up at an appropriate time. Not, I have a 7:30 appointment when you really have an 8 o'clock appointment, and you just expect shit to fucking happen the way you want it. have newsflash for y'all. Not everything's gonna work out the way you wanted to work out. Anyway, I gotta get to my 9 o'clock appointment with my boy Ed, peer support specialist at the VA, checking in, basically making sure that I'm not suicidal. It's your boy King Chua. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved, and remember to be great every day because tomorrow is never promised. And please, old people, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Indian, whatever, old people, just because you decided you're going to come in when you're going to come in, you're going to do what you want to do, just because you decided that you are high priority over everyone in the world, you're not. Sit down, shut up, and wait your turn. Peace out, y'all.